Sorry, there has been a request for the Pengoose.
Understandable.
With zooming and enhancing action.
Don't right-click and attack, don't right-click and attack, don't right-click and attack.
Welcome back to Cape Quest, everyone. After getting our agility up to 25 and our contractually obligated stop by the penguin cage in the zoo, we actually have some pretty important business to take care of. A while ago, we visited the Gnome stronghold, just to pick up some supplies at the time, but now we have to go back and take care of some trouble that is brewing there. Also, I just had a thought that will probably cause both of you to leave the call immediately.
I'm hovering over the hang up button already.
Yeah, well, it just occurred to me that this quest is going to be Gnome problem for us. Yep, they left. No, don't go. Back to the Gnome stronghold. The place that we've spent considerably less time than I'm used to, because we didn't have to do 20 levels of agility training here. Almost a shame, because the Gnome stronghold's a cool place.
Dear God, why are the gnomes 75 pickpocket?
Hold on, can I answer this question?
Okay, yeah, you take it away, Connor.
I'm just gonna pull up the drop table for pickpocketing gnomes. 1 king worm, 300 coins, a swamp toad, a gold ore, an earth rune, or a fire orb. That's actually not that good.
It's really not. I'm pretty sure the answer is because the thieving drop tables
Are actual garbage.
Yeah, thieving was one of the very first skills they added, and you can tell. We speak to King Narnode Shireen of the Gnomes, and apparently Gnome Society is just totally cool with us walking up and speaking to their king unannounced. But he does ask us for a favor. The grand tree that they make their home in is dying, and he wants us to head down to a gnome wizard way in the south to figure out what's going on. I do love the start of this quest where we're just a random adventurer that walks up to this guy and we're like, so got any problems?
Hi, you've never met me, you have no idea who I am, let me help you.
Yeah. And then it turns out we have to save that, yes, I know I don't have 50 combat. Yeah, we've got a tree to save.
Yay, my favorite gnome to go talk to.
Yeah.
Hazelmere. Hold on, I need food and stuff for the bank, I forgot to grab it.
Yeah, definitely want to make sure you have some food, just in case.
I think 8 cakes will be enough.
Should be, we're safe spotting, so
Okay.
fingers crossed we don't need any more than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if the thing hits us for 30 before we have a chance to get into a safe spot, that's just bad luck.
I thought I clicked the bank booth. I actually clicked attack gnome woman, so apologies to the family of the poor gnome who just got obliterated outside the bank.
Awesome. Well, I don't know about you, Connor, but I don't feel like walking all the way down to Yanile, so we can't use the trees yet. Never mind. We gotta walk.
Wait, can we not use the trees?
Not.
Oh,
I think we have to beat this quest to unlock this one.
I got pinball.
Right.
Again.
How
go
have
get
you
the rupees.
how have you gotten pinball like 5 times and I haven't even gotten it once?
Just think you're angry now. Wait till you see what I get from it, Graham.
It's gonna be 5 uncut rubies. We know this.
Oh, 5 cut rubies.
Or 5 cut rubies, right? My mistake. What'd you get?
5 cut sapphires.
Ah.
Ooh, they don't like you anymore.
Yeah, right?
Alright. Back to our nature hike. After remembering that we can in fact teleport half the way there, we make our way down the coast to a small peninsula east of the city of Yanile. Just a fair warning, this peninsula is covered in jungle spiders, so if that kind of thing bothers you, here's your heads up. It'll be safe once we get back to the Grand Tree.
Oh yeah, I forgot those were here.
Yep. Not poisoned. Up the ladder. Oh, it's just awful. Okay. Hello, Hazelmere. Oh, I'm so used to the... the RuneScape 3 head for Hazelmere. I'd forgotten what he looked like.
Awful.
Turns out that Hazelmere only speaks the old gnome language, so we can't really communicate with him. He writes down a message, and we translate it to reveal that apparently a human showed up with the king's seal. So Hazelmere gave him some Daconia rocks, which are a kind of magical rock that is poisonous to trees. They were originally developed as a fail-safe in case the grand tree grew out of control, and, well, it seems like somebody may be using them to try to kill the grand tree. Alright. And now we get to justify doing Tree Gnome Village by actually using the quest reward.
Yay.
Yeah, if we weren't Iron Men, we would use them a whole lot more often, because one of them is literally right in the Grand Exchange.
It's so nice.
Gotcha.
It's my time.
There.
Why? And it's Captain Arnav, too, so at least you get something for it.
I think we've each gotten a special event, so I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, Graham didn't get to do his, but
Yeah, it would have been just cosmetic anyway. Don't worry, I'm sure
25 coins.
every bit helps. Ooh, I like how they updated this.
Me too.
Alright, so I'm just gonna teleport directly to the Gnome Stronghold. We return to King Shireen to give him the bad news. He asks us to go deliver it to his head tree guardian, Glau, who, as you might imagine, is an incredibly trustworthy person and is definitely not manipulating things from behind the scenes. Glau tells us he will handle it, and when we return to King Shireen, he tells us that Glau has imprisoned a human on the top floor. While we try to get to the bottom of this, we go up and have a conversation with Charlie.
I'm sure that someone who hates humans as much as Glau does can't possibly be behind this.
yes, as we all know, racists are historically the people who actually, move the quest along and, reward you at the end of it. That's just
Oh, yeah.
writing 101.
Oh yeah, definitely. Don't worry, we've got plenty of time to deal with Glau and his antics. Our conversation with Charlie reveals that Glau was actually the one who asked him to go get the Daconia rocks in the first place. This prompts us to go check Glau's house for evidence, which goes about as well as you might expect. Hey Glau, why is your cupboard open already? Oh no, Glau's journal. The journal detailing his hatred of humans and his plan to get the gnomes to go to war. Now I know I didn't really read through the journal, but if I remember correctly, isn't his plan to kill the Grand Tree so he can... Past Graham is actually getting a little ahead of himself here. While we're locked up, Charlie tells us that there's a shipyard on Karamja that Glau is secretly in charge of. Fortunately for us, the king comes to let us out of prison and tells us that while Glau has guards at the gate, we can use the gnome glider to escape. Time to go investigate that shipyard. Karamja's just no, actually we're going to a part of Karamja that should be relatively safe, if I remember correctly.
I didn't see... no, there's a couple.
Okay. The glider crash lands conveniently close to the shipyard, and we find out it's actually a pretty sizable operation. We speak to the foreman, who at first doesn't believe that Glau sent us, but after lying through our teeth, we're able to convince him that actually Glau did send us. And he provides proof that Glau is planning on using the dead Grand Tree to construct a fleet of battleships to invade all of the human kingdoms. Very ambitious plan, but yeah, we can't let that happen, so we're gonna have to try to stop it. Say, if you kill him, you don't have to have paid attention to the very brief context clues they give you to the questions.
I see.
Lumber required 2,000. 2,000 what?
No, just 2,000.
Lumber.
Yeah.
I hate this.
You asked. Don't worry, guys. We will also eventually need 2,000 lumber. Because we need 71 woodcutting by the end of this.
How dare you?
Isn't that just the American dream?
No, that you're getting it mixed up with the construction skill there.
Baseball, apple pie, 2000 lumber.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, at some point in the future we will definitely have a woodcutting stream, and by that I mean we will have a podcast with RuneScape in the background. Only wooden tree puns. I mean, we could, but...
I mean, I don't know. If I was watching a stream like that, I'd probably leave.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Besides, we really gotta
Oh, I'm
branch
sorry,
out a bit.
Connor. Are you annoyed by this?
No,
Yeah,
he's just
yeah,
hoping
fair.
we can get to the root of the issue.
Graham, I can't find the button to end.
For some reason, the king refuses to believe even the note from the foreman detailing the plans for the wood. I'm not sure what it takes to convince this guy, but we need more proof. So, we go speak to Glau's girlfriend, who gives us a key for his chest that she forgot to return to him. Maybe we'll find something interesting in there. I always forget Gnome Ball is a thing that exists.
And that's
He's
how it should
packing.
stay.
I-
Forgotten.
I keep seeing it in my agility thing list, and I don't want to experience it because I know that it couldn't be possibly as chaotic as I'm imagining it in my head.
It is soccer. That's it. It's just soccer.
Imagine
Yeah.
trying to play a soccer game with RuneScape mechanics.
Oh, so hell.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What do you know? The chest has his entire step-by-step invasion plan to the last detail. Hopefully this will be enough to convince the king of what's going on. And it is. The king has his guards raid Glau's house, but all they find are some odd sticks. I wonder if those might have something to do with that weird trap door I keep seeing in his house.
Journal.
For more modern quests, if you don't need it after the quest is done, there's usually a destroy option. Alright, here comes the fun part. And by that I mean it's time to fight something that is much bigger and angrier than us.
Oh boy.
It turns out that the trapdoor secretly leads to the roots of the Grand Tree, where we find Glau. We've been a thorn in his side long enough, and he decides he's going to put a stop to us for good. With an entire black demon. I have no idea where he found this thing, I have no idea why it follows his orders, but now we have to deal with it. So, after a brief scramble trying to find a place where we can attack it, but it can't attack us back, we get into our epic battle. Enjoy. Probably.
Oh, do I really have to go through this whole cutscene?
Did your stuff drop?
Not outside the basement, no.
Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do if it dropped inside.
That makes two of us.
Well,
Yep,
it just
dropped,
spawned.
it dropped inside.
Cool.
You appear to have found a safe spot.
Well, he can't attack
from here.
Yeah, I can't attack from there. Is there something?
I might die getting to that. What are you doing? Oh, wow, I looted it from there.
Nice. Did you get
What?
Did you get everything back?
Yes. Except
Cool.
all of my cakes are over there.
That is an easy fix.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was just run up and give them to him.
God, this game's
Have
so
cake.
janky. Thank you. Alright, then I can run to the mouth of the tunnel. Hope I don't get... Are the bats aggressive over there?
No. No, they're not. And also, Alex is killing them, so even if they were aggressive.
Ow.
Chad drops bead
So,
packs.
About like here?
Yeah, it'll get caught on the, it'll get caught on the side there, and...
Well, don't melee it.
There you go.
Quietly puts autocast back on.
Yeah, just flinch the thing, Connor. It'll be perfect. I would take a step back if I were you.
Yeah, it just keeps inching closer.
Yeah, just to be safe. Oh, man. Imp spawn more frequently, but 5 spawn an Imp Mother who is a boss enemy. We have terrible ideas, and I love it. With the demon dead, we finally meet back up with the king, who fully believes everything we've been trying to tell him through this quest. Glau's been arrested, but they still haven't recovered the Daconia rocks, which means the tree is still at risk. After quite a long search, we do manage to find them, and he lets us in on a little secret. In the roots of the tree is actually an incredibly helpful mine, and full disclosure, we will be spending a lot of time here later when the time comes, but for now, quest complete. Thank you so much for watching. With this quest being completed, that brings us about to a third of the way through the checklist if you're going by items. Of course, that being said, it's definitely not a third of the way through the whole thing because a lot of the back-end stuff is going to take a lot longer than the early stuff, so we still have quite a ways to go, but if you wanted to know where we were, that's about where we are right now. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be told of these as soon as they go out. And as always, you can catch these live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern on my Twitch channel. Link is in the description. Anyway, thank you once again so much for joining me for this video. I hope you had as much fun with this one as I did in making it, and I will catch you in the next one.